welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Subscriber Sunday video. You probably heard this like 5 times. I don't know how many videos I've made this weekend, but yeah, I'm kind of scattered today because I have a really bad cold. My throat is really hurting, my tonsils are swollen, and yeah, I've been like this since Friday, so I'm hoping by tomorrow I'm feeling better because I don't want to miss work since tomorrow is my first day at the new department at my work. So I don't want to make a bad first impression by missing my first day of work, so I am going to work tomorrow. Anyway, so I'm going to very quickly talk about this video. So this is Subscriber Sunday, where I have created a platform for all my subscribers to share their weigh-ins and their successes and challenges for the week, and also your goals for next week. So if you have not been here before, please leave down below in the comments and share with us, introduce yourself, let us know what kind of plan you're on. Are you counting calories? You're doing Weight Watchers, low carb, whatever kind of plan you are doing. We'd love to hear about it. And then share whatever you're comfortable sharing with, how much weight you've lost, how much you have left to go, what your goals are. You know, this is a really safe and happy place, and we all support and motivate each other. So please share with us, talk to us, have conversations with each other. And I really love to see how there's so many of you that are talking to each other down there. And that's what I kind of want. I really want, well, not kind of want, that's what I do want. I really want a place where, kind of like a forum where we can all just talk to each other and give each other tips and encourage and motivate and inspire each other. So that is what this is for. So you all saw my weigh-in video, I'm sure, and I finally hit my 199 goal. So it is just downhill from here, right? So I guess you can look at it downhill or uphill. I don't know, whatever. It's way down from here. So kind of what spurred this week's conversation is what I'm thinking. Well, first let's talk about goals. So I want to hear what your guys' goals. First, I want to hear what your guys' weigh-in was this week, and I want to hear how you guys did with your goals for the week, and what goals do you have for this next week. And if you hit a goal like I did, like 199 was my very first Weight Watchers goal. If you guys hit one of your major like milestones or goals for this week, what's your next one? So my next one, I have decided, and this is something that we talked about before a few weeks ago, was goals. And how often to do them and how to reward yourself. And the reward system, still not sure what I'm going to do about that. I was going to buy an activity tracker, but when I hit 199, but I'm really enjoying my Fitbit. I like it. I think it's tracking everything really well. It matches a lot to my phone that I usually have in my pocket to kind of make sure they're about the same, and everything seems to be good. So I don't know if I want to change it or not. And the rewards so far, I mean, I'm buying, like Happy Planner stickers constantly and going to Michael's and buying stuff. So I guess maybe, like today I placed a pretty big sticker order. So I guess that can be my reward. But anyway, my goals from now on, my next kind of milestone is every time I hit in a different like number. So I don't know how to explain this. So I'm at 199 right now. When I hit 189 or, in the 180s, then that is going to be my next goal. And then when I hit the 170s, 160s, and 150s, and 150 is my Weight Watchers goal. So that is kind of my plan, I think, is, that is going to be my milestone. What I'm reaching for is those every 10 pounds. And I feel like that is going to help me feel like these last 50 pounds isn't like just huge. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Well, that is my next goal. So tell me what your guys' goals are. As far as just the regular goals for the week, it's just the same. I'm doing step into tracking, so it's all of those goals. That is, and I go into more in that in my step into tracking video. So this week's conversation, though, this last, let's see, 2 weeks ago, I had a gain, and there was nothing really to explain the gain except for possibly stress. So as I was kind of going through that week, I'm like, what else could it be? My metabolism, why, maybe it's just really slow this week. Why is it so slow? What is metabolism? And so I just kind of started doing some research on metabolism, and I, was looking a lot. Then I started looking into how to boost your metabolism. Like, what can you do like naturally versus, I know there's like, there's the diet pills and all that kind of stuff, but I'm doing this, doing this on my own because this is a lifestyle change. I don't want to do any quick weight loss, drastic stuff because I've been there, done that. And obviously it didn't work because I'm back again. Okay, so these are some things that I found that I kind of looked at several different websites. I looked at my prevention magazines that I have and just different, and these seem to be the like same things that I saw over and over and over again in several different sources. So, ways to boost your metabolism, eating enough calories. Apparently, which I know I've been guilty of this too. You think, okay, I just need to drastically cut calories and then you're going to lose all this weight. You don't eat and you're going to lose all this weight. Sure, I think that'll work to a certain point, but I think that from what I've read, that it can over time slow your metabolism down if you don't eat enough calories. So eating enough calories, and that may, this last week I ate more of my weeklies than I ever have in a very long time, and I had a good loss this week. Eating breakfast. I say it kind of, anytime you eat breakfast in the morning, it kind of boosts your metabolism through the whole day. Some people disagree with it, some people it doesn't work for. So these things may not all work for everybody, but these are just things that I've seen, over and over again. Caffeine. Apparently coffee boosts your metabolism by like 5 to 8%. Tea can boost it by 12%. And it's just there's something inside tea that apparently does it. So, and I'm assuming it means caffeinated tea because it is under caffeine. Fiber, they say that women should strive for about 25 grams of fiber a day. I think I hit that pretty well most of the time. When I tracked on MyFitnessPal, that's my goal on MyFitnessPal, I think is 30 grams a day, and I usually hit that. So, and you can get fiber from, different vegetables and whole grains, and you can look it up and you can see all the different ways you can get fiber. Water, and I think they say specifically cold water. I don't know, I've also read warm water, but of course we all know water is good, and it is good for your metabolism apparently. I think it was read that it was 6 glasses can boost your metabolism by 50 calories. So I don't know if that's 50 calories. All right. I'm gonna skip this one because I want to come back to it last. Protein at every meal, eating iron-rich foods like shellfish, which I don't eat fish, lean meats, beans, spinach, those all have a lot of iron in them. Vitamin D, which goes along with the last one, which is calcium. So I take a calcium pill that has vitamin D in it because I live in a place where we don't get, we get sun, but we don't, only just a few months out of the year. The rest of the time it's kind of cloudy, and I guess you get your vitamin D from the sun as well, plus in milk, and I don't drink milk. I just never have been a milk drinker from the time I was little. So that's why I take a calcium pill, and it's fortified with vitamin D. So, and I've only been doing that for the last few weeks, and I've seen some good losses the last few weeks. So I don't know. It's, these are just things that have gone along. So, except for that one week I did have a gain. But this last week, consistently, I have been taking my vitamin every single day, all my vitamins. So that's one thing I have been consistent with. Whether it has anything to do with my loss, I don't know. Drinking less alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, but they say drink less alcohol and it helps metabolism. Now, the last thing that I said I was going to come back to is eating more organic. So I don't know about this one. The things that I've read, and I've read this on several different places, that apparently the pesticides that are used on fruits and vegetables can affect your metabolism. I unfortunately cannot afford to buy only organic stuff. The foods in my area that are organic are very, very expensive. The 2 farmers markets we have here are not organic farmers markets. I don't have access to any other ones in our area. So with the ones in the stores, I buy organic when I can. Like when I go to Costco, I try to buy all the organic stuff that I see if there's a choice, because it is a lot cheaper. But in my grocery stores, it is so expensive. I just can't afford to buy it. I would have to cut corners in other places, and you know, right as it is right now, I like to buy, you know, the organic meats, but as far as vegetables, it's just really expensive and I just can't afford it. But I'm just curious to hear from you guys now what things that you have found that have boosted metabolism. Have you tried any of these things? Have you done any of your own research on metabolism? I don't know, just be interesting to hear what you guys know and what you have found out, and if any of these things have worked for you in the past, or if it's something that you guys are interested in, if you would like to try any of these things. And I will list all these that I talked about in the description bar below, and then that way it's easy for you guys to, you know, kind of look at and see, you know, is this something you've done or something you're interested in. I'd just be curious because did this all last weekend, and I did almost all the stuff pretty much throughout the entire week, and then I had a 1.6 loss. Like I said, no idea if it was that or the fact that I was less stressed. I don't know, but I'm going to continue doing these things and just see how the weeks progress. So I am so excited to hear from you all, and I can't wait to talk to you all down in the comment section. So y'all have a great week, and I will talk to you all throughout the week in the comments. Talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.